Hey ladies, today we're going to be talking about the 5 best exercises to grow your boobs. Okay, so today our focus is chest exercises that are actually going to help lift your breast, because we all know you can't really actually make them grow, but we can actually make them maybe look a little bit perkier. Okay, so the breasts are predominantly made up of fatty tissue, which is located directly over the pectoral muscles. So one of the best ways to actually lift your breast is to strengthen the muscles underneath, because that's what's actually supporting them. So when these muscles are weak, it allows the breast tissue to actually start sagging. But if you develop the muscles underneath, that's what's actually going to give the breast a nice lift. Okay. So we're going to just go through 5 different exercises to kind of really target that specific area. These are all going to be dumbbell or weight-based exercises, so you can do these at home or in the gym. The first thing we're going to do is a dumbbell raise with squeeze. So with this, you can really use any weight. I'll just start with these here. So my feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. My abs are going to be fully engaged. I'm just going to raise the dumbbells up. And then I'm going to bring these together and I'm just going to squeeze them together as hard as I can. Hold for an isometric hold, a count of maybe 3 to 5, and then I'm going to lower. So when you do this and you get that squeeze, that's where you're really going to feel the pec muscles here really engaged and squeezing, and really kind of, that's the muscle we're targeting. It's really going to work those. I'm squeezing and releasing. Up. Squeeze, really press them together, really focus on those pecs doing the squeeze and release. So with these you can do anywhere from maybe 10 to 12 reps, 3 rounds. So we've kind of gotten those engaged. We're going to be using those. Next we're going to go into an alternating one-arm dumbbell fly. So with those, you can use maybe something at home or a bench at the gym. You're just going to lay down with a flat back. My one arm, I'm going to keep up in the air. The arm that I'm working, I'm going to keep a slight bend in it. I'm just going to bring that down and back up. So you can see how I'm keeping just a little bit of a curvature in that arm, and I'm not focusing on my arm doing it. I'm really concentrating on lifting with that pec muscle. I'm going to set that down. So right here, whew, that's the muscle that's really doing the work. Holding this up here is just going to keep you stabilized and straight. So I'm bringing that back up to the top, lowering, really thinking about using that pec muscle to lift and do all of the work. So that's a great one for really targeting that specific muscle. Next, we're just going to go into a dumbbell chest press. So we're going to stay in our same position here. My back is flat. I'm going to just start with my hands next to my chest. I'm going to press up. I'm going to lower down. Really thinking about pressing with my chest muscles. I'm not just using my biceps and my arms. I'm concentrating on really pressing through with my chest muscles. So with these, maybe 12 to 15, depending on how many rounds or how many reps you want to do. And press. So 2 really good exercises to really target that area. So next we're going to go into more of the body weight, which I'm a huge fan of. So with this one, it's a 1-leg extended push-up. So what I love about this one is we're just going to get into a kind of like a girl push-up. We're going to be on our knees, but I want you to think about extending one leg. So we're going to be here. You're just going to think about, you know what, I'm sorry, I have to double this over. This can be a little tough on your knees, this one. So I'm just going to double it over because I'm feeling the floor through this. Okay, so we're going to start with our arms a little wider than shoulder width apart. I'm on one knee. My other leg is extended. I'm just lowering to the ground, and then I'm pressing back. Actually, I'm going to do this on my other knee. Bothering that knee. Okay, so I'm here, I'm lowering down, and then I'm kind of pushing and pressing back. Here and pressing. So it makes it a little bit easier than a regular push-up, but I'm really using a lot of that pectoral muscle. So on that knee, other leg straight, think about just kind of leaning forward, touching the chest to the ground, pressing up, yet back. And I'm bringing my shoulder blades together, but I'm really, once again, thinking about pushing from the front of my chest muscles. The last one we're gonna do is what I call tree huggers. This is a great one. It doesn't take a lot of weight either. I usually just stand with my feet fairly wide apart. I usually envision like a really big tree in front of me. And what I'm gonna do is you're just gonna reach out like you're just giving them a big hug and releasing. Hug and release. So with this, you're still kind of touching the weights together, kind of like the first one, but we're in a totally different position. Now we're really hitting some muscles off here and still up and through here and underneath. So this is a great one. So 12 to 15 reps, you're gonna open your chest, you're gonna reach and grab and really kind of press the muscles together. Reach and grab and press and release. Whew. All right, so 5 great exercises to really target the pectoral muscles. That's hopefully gonna help lift, because that's what we're looking for. Another good thing to do is strengthening the back, especially if you are carrying a lot of weight in the front. Keeping your back really strong is gonna help you keep good posture, and that's actually gonna make you look like your chest is a little bit more upright, because if we're kind of rounded and slumped over here because we're carrying a lot of weight in our breast tissue and our boobs, then you wanna just think about keeping that back nice and strong, good posture, and that immediately is gonna change how we're looking in the front. Okay guys, I hope this was helpful. Try to do as many reps and rounds as you can with these different exercises. Thanks for joining me. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a message, and thanks for working out with me today.